also has the Furus Prime.
This is a legacy weapon, folks.
Yeah.
We're going, I think this is back to the Halcyon days of...
I'm trying to think. That's
Was it
actually,
a launch weapon? Or was it like
this
update
might be
2?
something that actually predated me, which is kind
Really?
of very rare. in
Oh,
these
I
things,
think I remember writing the one-word patch. Very fun sniper to use with her. It has its actual own instant sniper HUD. Megan will certainly be showing that off soon. And it's really just a big-ass primary weapon to give her ability to headshot with her signature weapon, which, like I said, is going to be important in her abilities.
And then her signature melee, the Serofang, a nice chunky axe.
Very much so.
All right, Varuna.
All right, let's talk about the passives a little bit. Like you said, you can have 4 different passes at your choosing, and you can flip-flop between them as you see fit, how you feel. So first up, Shroud of Dinar.
Yes, so that's the first ability, but if you hold it, if you summon Dinar to your side, this is just going to give you parkour velocity. So if you're a player that wants to parkour more, further, better distances, use your bullet jumps, this is the first passive that you can actually
Convenient.
parkour so high that you'll hit the teleport volume.
Isn't that fun?
And if that's not a passive, I don't know what is. The second,
Don't worry about them. Ignore them.
Ignore them.
Second one, we have Fangs of Rashk.
Yes.
Passive.
So the passive, once you hold the second, this will make you completely immune to status effects. So if you summon your second one, your Raksh, he as a wolf was your steadfast ally, and this will mean that
It's going to give me a invisibility while I'm not attacking. So it is think of a sneaky wolf finding their prey, I attack, and it's going to give me a little bit of a buff as well, little time window buff.
Yes, so the thinking behind the first ability is Dinar is all about stealth. So this is the Shroud of Dinar is the ability. It's an invisibility and repositioning melee-based ability. So you go fully invisible, you can get into position, and once you break, literally once you attack, you will break stealth. But you have a very small window that if you kill in that window, your crit and status are increased. So you're using invisibility. The second one is we wanted to play with the idea of chaos and status with Varuna. It's important for her to be able, and at least for Raksh, her second wolf, to be able to do some damage. And what this means is it's kind of a Chaos Fang was my internal code name for it. You apply at random 5 status effects at 10 stacks each. So they're totally random. You never know what you're going to get. You're going to lunge toward an enemy, so it does allow you to close distances. And you can haste that enemy with those 5 random status effects. So, like, will you get heat, cold, whatever. It's just totally random. So with this ability right now on the dev build, every headshot will drop energy, and then every melee kill will drop a health orb. So you're kind of going through and killing with whatever melee you have on, or whatever heads you can pop, and you can generate energy and health for you and your squad. So generating that health will, of course, help with Varuna's survivability. The energy will allow you to, have a pretty reliable way to generate energy. This is also her Helminth ability, but it's at a diminished rate, so it's only 50%. Generates some health, generates some energy. And then Allfriend's Descent puts you down on all 4s and gives you 5 charges that lunge you toward an enemy. And all enemies in that radius are going to be impacted by Slash. So this is really, really a way for you to move around the map quickly. Enemies in range, you can just lunge right to them. And you have these 5 charges to spend Allfriend's Descent. And of course, this ability, you can cast your other abilities in. So if you want to go invisible in this mode, you can.
It's great.
Thank you. You're so kind. The randomizer thanks you. And she is also going to be coming with a alternate helmet.
Yes. Yeah, this is one of those things. I remember, I don't know if I'm happy about remembering it, but back in the day, it's a good memory. Warframe memories are good. When we first revealed Chroma, we ended up making a different helmet and switching them because people didn't like the snout helmet, but it is,
to each their own.
To each their own. That's the thing. Alt helmets you can play around with. But this one might bring more of the wolf.
Someone said Anubis.
Yeah, it's heavily
Absolutely.
inspired by it. The Anubis helmet is a little bit more of that lupine look for those that think that the default helmet maybe just isn't their thing. It's gorgeous. Both of them are gorgeous to each their own.
Of course. Shall we look at D?
Yeah. Megan, why not?
We always look at D.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Pink tails?
Oh boy.
Chat, 10 out of 10? Thank you. Thank you for your kindness.
Enemies. Players see it binary. They see yellow health bar or absence of yellow health bar, which means I have stripped 100% of the armor. But that's not actually how armor works in Warframe. It can be degraded, and you can do 50% armor strip. But for you as a player, you only ever see armor on or armor off. So we are putting a little icon by armored enemies that will now show you a visualization of how much armor is remaining. So if we see Ash here, he's doing his armor stripping, you can actually see the armor icon go down, so you can kind of tell how much armor is going to be.
Like you could run through a wall with those, right?
Yeah,
You could.
maybe Gauss should use it.
I mean, if
headbutt walls.
If we compare to
You leave that
Skinny Legend
you
here.
leave their little.
This is so
They're-
cute.
Yeah, Zaku has the Deluxe. They've been teasing this Deluxe, and now it is here. You can show us some color. What you got for us?
Oh, would you like to? A little bit of color. Ooh, a little pop of purple. Ooh, a little darkness, a little yellow. And we can see a lot of, obviously, pottery elements.
Absolutely, yeah. It's really well conceived. Like, we talk about concept art all the time, but Lager's depth when they put together a piece is quite impressive. And a lot of folks have wound up touching this in the process, and it's a complicated thing to bring together. Very complicated thing to bring together. So
Yeah, this
Lotus Amaga skin that you can put on your Lotus. Here she is.
Yes. So this is also a work card.
Beautiful.
The team did an incredible job. And you can have yourself a very complimentary version of Lotus. Yes. That's a really dangerous name. Why? Do I want to know?
I don't know.
Oh, Among Us. Oh, come on! Get out.
Sus. She's sus.
Get out of here.
She's